A 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
I'm just going to play this out.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, and we have been waiting for this day for so long, day one of the NBA season. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. You take a look at the Pelicans. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Shaq, there's nothing quite like the anticipation of opening night. Fans have waited all summer, players have waited all summer, and finally it's here. Was opening night always special for you?
It was very special. My favorite part was what I'm about to do now, Ernie. Hello to all the fans. Thanks for joining us out there. I'm excited to see you guys. I know you guys are excited to see us. I love the fans, Ernie.
Did you always do it this way with your hands up like that?
Yeah, but you also got to put the number one up. Hello, fans. It's me again. I'm here with Ernie. We love you.
Hey, everybody.
Got to show them your number one, Ernie.
It's me. It's Ernie.
Put some bass in your voice, Ernie.
It's me. It's Ernie. I'm tossing to Kevin Harlan.
That's cool. I've never played my GM out there before. I've had the game for a while, but just haven't gotten around to it. My first time trying out these slider sets, so we'll see how I do with it. I might be very, very rusty.
Standing 6'5", number 2.
We don't need to see that.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Tip-off goes to New Orleans.
Real quick. I don't like this camera angle. I'm sorry, 2K. I guess my day is playing
Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Kobe. Paul George is out there at West. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Whiteside in at the center position.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Beverley kicks it to West. West a screen on Stuckey. Shot off the pick. Almost, but it rolls out.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Jackson kicks to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. West with the block. And here's Beverley. West a screen on Jackson. Beverley the pass to West. Over to the wing. Whiteside dishes to Kobe. And Jefferson sends it back. Here is Stuckey. Pass to Hayward. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left block. Has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot if you compared it to anything, but with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending it.
They on the clock. They get it back. Out to Kobe. The shot by George, wide open. Good on the triple. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. And Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jump hook?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down on the block.
Now here's Beverley. George up top, defended by Hayward, so they take the lead. George has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Jackson drives in, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Interesting that Kobe's not running their offense.
And Beverly kicks it to West. West setting the pick for George. The dish to Whiteside. Shot is no good. Jefferson with some nice D. Jackson against Kobe. Jackson passes to Jefferson. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Beverly. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. And you look at Jackson, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
He seemed to be locked in from the foul line all last season. Just never got off that roll he was on.
Stuckey dishes to Jackson. Diaw, the screen.
This is why I don't really like to play too much perimeter
Hayward
defense,
with the ball.
Really good at it.
That three off the mark.
Beverly.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Beverly kicks to Kobe.
Kobe.
Right side, Kobe. Fader on the way, and it's good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
The Pelicans trail.
Wide open. Right on.
Jackson passes to Hayward. Dishes it to Stuckey.
We'll see, we do that a lot with Kobe.
Now, here's Diaw, defended by West.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
I'm liking these sliders. It's running pretty smooth.
Now Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Kobe dishes to West. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers last year for Al Jefferson. 9th in rebounding, and he became a real offensive threat, one of the top 15 scorers in the game.
And, you know, in terms of his rebounds per game, Steve, it was really a special season for him. He was a tough, physical player on the low block.
My skills are identical to the computer.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Jefferson. Goes up the baseline. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
On the computer.
Now here's Beverly.
I'm doing a real shot for goal percentage.
He kicks it to West. He dishes it to George. West setting the pick for George. Here's Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game. Pelicans trail by 4.
You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started
I
to
get a
play.
little block happy sometimes. I think that's the reason why I like playing with the post.
Here's Jefferson.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Jefferson.
Don't let him get that, though.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on that one.
Tough beat on low and
At the line for 2.
good range shoot.
That one is no good. Here's Orlando now. A big stretch here going 10-2. And Beverly kicks it to West. George passes to West. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Pelicans trail by 4. Jefferson dishes to Hayward. Back to Jefferson. Can't hit, so Orlando will take it the other way.
Kobe's done a pretty fine job.
And here's Beverly. Ryan in the post. That's good. Kobe's got his second basket.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson kicks to Stuckey. Jefferson, a screen on George. Outside for Jackson. Takes a three, and that one's good. Jackson's got 5 points so far. And Orlando has possession. 3-point lead. There's the pick. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Ooh, who do I want to take this? It's on top of it,
Reggie Jackson is really strong and athletic, an excellent driver and finisher, especially when working off the pick and roll.
And the technical free throw is good. And Jackson, a good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts, so he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
Here is Hayward, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Hayward passes to Jackson, puts up a three, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Now here's West. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. Beverly.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here is Stuckey. Jefferson, a screen on Kobe. Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's Kobe. He's got 6. And West now top of the key. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jackson setting the pick here for Stuckey. And the pass to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He went straight at the defender. Didn't seem to bother him at all.
Some changes for New Orleans. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Diop. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Udrich in for Jackson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Whiteside. Evans comes in for David West. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Brooks in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Brooks. Here's Evans. Hayward grabs the board. Now Udrich. He feeds it to Hayward. The runner. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Hayward.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
George dishes to Bellinelli. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, take that shot.
Bellinelli's got his first 2 points.
Give me that again.
Pelicans trail by 6. And Udrich kicks to Hayward. Jefferson setting the pick for Hayward. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Brooks the pass to Bellinelli. It's George on the wing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Out of that one.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. 5th best, Paul George.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive player.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 4-point game. Udrich dishes to Muhammad.
That's what I kind of was hoping for.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And a moment to check out Al Jefferson here. What a year he had last season. He put up about 22 points a game, 11 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's no secret he can score. He was #1 on his team last year in scoring.
And his teammates know that when they need a bucket, they look right at him.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. McGarry comes in for Jefferson, and Dunleavy's subbed in for Gordon Hayward. McGarry kicks to Udrih.
A lot of red and too much white and stuff. And
feeds to Muhammad.
shooting meters.
A 3-ball. No good. And Orlando the other way now.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Brooks kicks to George. Muhammad with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
So many turnovers.
Here's Udrih looking for his first basket still in this one. To the right side. Dunleavy kicks to McGarry. And he gets it to go.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
With 4 seconds on the clock.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Here's Muhammad. The shot is off. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, Paul George is out there with Evans. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Haywood. And it's Brooks in at the 1 spot.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. Down here in the Bayou, the Pelicans were a much deadlier team shooting the ball. They really shot well from outside when they played in this building.
Shot clock at 5. Magic moving the ball around. 18 feet out. And it's George again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many.
Oh,
look out.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Orlando making some changes. West comes in for Brendan Haywood. And Kobe is subbed in for Paul George. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Dunleavy, the pass to Booker. And Udrih kicks to Dunleavy. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's McGarry. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. McGarry's got his second basket of the game.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now here's Brooks. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pelicans trail by 4. They set the pick. And Booker kicks to McGarry. Orlando grabs the miss. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, they faced each other twice last season, and they split those 2 games in what really wasn't a season to remember for either team.
Good on the shot. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Hudrick. Brooks covering.
I'll use Kobe if I need to come back from the 20.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Steve referenced the series between these teams a year ago. And Clark, it's a good thing they matched up well against each other because they didn't match up well with too many other teams.
Well, that's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, we don't mean to make light of it, but the reality is neither one of them gave opponents very much resistance or too many problems. It was really a down year for both teams.
Tough seasons, you're right. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jefferson's checked in for McGarry. Hayward comes in for Dunleavy. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Muhammad. Here's Udrich. Now the feed to Jefferson. Hayward against Kobe. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Kobe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kobe Bryant in his 19th season in the league. But remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. And you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on those legs.
Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. It's hauled in by the Magic. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beverly with the ball. He's got 5. Back to Bryant. Right side, Bryant. Bank shot, no good.
Good shot by Kobe.
And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And Kevin, you know those minutes add up, but he's found ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
Now here's Stuckey. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Stuckey blocked. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 12th in free throw percentage, 13th in opponent shooting percentage. And for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
Boris Diaz checked in for Trevor Booker. Now here's West. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stuckey dishes to Diaw. Back to Stuckey. 5 to shoot. Outside Jackson. He tries for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to Beverly. West a screen on Stuckey. And Beverly kicks it to West. Pass to Beverly. Picked by West. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Pelicans trail by 11. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Now here's Beverly. Kobe kicks it to West. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
David West has the strength and skill to score in the low post. He's got a nice ability to handle the ball to get to his spot. And he does not back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it. He loves playing through contact.
You watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook, beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
Out to Hayward. The dish to Jackson. Jefferson setting the pick for Jackson. Left side Jefferson. Stuckey outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on David West.
Well, there was a time not that long ago when Rodney Stuckey was considered a rising star in the NBA. Considered a steal with the 15th pick in the 2007 draft. But after back-to-back disappointing seasons, I think it's fair to ask, have we seen the best of Stuckey already?
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Beverly. He has 7. West a screen on Hayward. Kicks it to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes to Bryant. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And Rodney Stuckey was playing in a contract season. Started last season breaking his thumb in his car door, and that required surgery. He missed the first month, and as a result, he never did get back to the level he had hoped for.
Now here's Hayward. Off the screen. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
Now here's Beverly. And Bogdanovich kicks it to West. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick.
Fix that and reset their offense here.
He dishes it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Kobe, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Beverly. Buries it from 3-point range. Beverly's got 10 points. And for Stuckey, not an outside shooter, but his percentage of shots around the basket has dropped for 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, he's not drawing as many fouls. He assisted half the rate he did in 2010-11. Some of it was fit in Detroit. No floor spacing. Let's see if he can get back to playing his brand of basketball.
Now here's Beverly, following the miss by Rodney Stuckey. Now here's Beverly. He's got 10. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Kobe missing. Pelicans trail by 13 to the wing right side. A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 7 points in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And here's Beverly. West setting the pick for Bryant. Over to the wing. Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. West dishes to Whiteside. Beyond the arc. West kicks to Beverly. Now the pass to Bryant. Here's Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Whiteside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jefferson. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Hayward. Feeds it to Stuckey. Over to the left wing. New Orleans moving it around. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jackson.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
So for the Magic, Reggie Evans, he's checked in for West, and Paul George is subbed in for Bogdanovich. It's George on the wing. Money from the wing. George has got 9.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Another finish at the bottom of the division for the Pelicans last year, but they showed that they're working towards something, and I think they could be a playoff team in the coming years.
Now here's Hayward. He has 7. Here's Jefferson, and he banks in the layup. Jefferson's got his third bucket of the night. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, the Pelicans certainly have the pieces to get to the postseason, as you said. I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before they get it done and figured out so they can be a postseason team.
Stuckey drives inside. The feed to Jefferson. Jackson passes to Stuckey.
Find that out real quick, shall we? Control. Alley-oop is L2 and square.
Stuckey right side. Again, the Pelicans score. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pelicans?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Kobe gets the bucket. And really for the Pelicans, Steve, it'll just be about being patient and not wanting to rush into the postseason. Let their team, grow naturally.
Yeah, I agree. And, it's been a while since New Orleans has played in the postseason. 2011 was their last appearance, but just trying for a quick run with high-priced free agents would not be in their best interest.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now here's Beverly. 10 points for him. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Bryant kicks to Beverly. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Dunleavy. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Pelicans have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And stolen by Udrih. No luck. And the first half is now in the books.
Well, David, a great first half.
Who watches half, I'm sure. See, there he is, taking smart shots and owning the rebounds. Put on the face. Kobe. Right side. Grab the stuff.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 14 points and the 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Jackson is out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Hayward, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
There's really not a polite way to say this or a way to sugarcoat it. The Magic were simply terrible on the road last year and ended with the worst record in the league in terms of road wins.
As you guys said, the Magic, the worst road team in the league last year. Steve, only 4 wins for them away from home.
Yeah, even if they doubled that, that's a pathetic total. But the Magic, look, they expected to struggle. This is the beginning of a rebuilding project, and they are gaining some good young talent year in and year out. I think within the next couple of years, they've got a chance to be a good team. Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Beverly dishes to Kobe. Fader on the way. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Hayward kicks to Jackson. From 11 feet away, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jackson's got 12 points in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now Beverly, there's the pick. Pass to Kobe. From 16 feet away, he cans it. He's got 16.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Stuckey kicks to Hayward. Back to Stuckey. Jackson with it. He's got 12. Jefferson, a screen on George. Clock at 6. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Bryant passes to West. Now here's Beverly, guarded by Jackson. Beverly dishes to West. And again, Kobe Bryant. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Jackson kicks to Hayward. Rebound by the Magic. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Beverly the pass to Bryant. It's George on the wing. Jefferson with the rebound. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Hayward. He has 7. Inside to Jefferson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jefferson's got 8 points.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
West setting the pick for Bryant. West inside, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And now a chance to look at David West here. Very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. And we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Orlando with the ball, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. West a screen on Hayward. George dishes to West. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
You know, the league doesn't always update players' heights after they enter the league. Paul George, 6'10" after a late growth spurt following his rookie season in the NBA.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey. No good on the triple.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Here's Bryant using his post move to get the 2 points. And it's a 9-point Magic lead. And Paul George with great athleticism and fluidity at his side.
Yeah, he makes it really look easy. He's a very gifted athlete, extremely quick. Not only a foot, but his hands are quick too. Not just a scorer or defender. I mean, he's got a chance to be one of the best do-it-all players in the league as he continues to grow as a passer and ball handler. And rebounding, he's one of the best at his position right now in the league.
Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Now here's Beverly. 10 points for him. No dice from the high post. And here's Jackson. Paul George with the steal. Here's Beverly. Pass to Whiteside. There's the dish to Beverly. Whiteside kicks to George. Pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Pelicans trail by 7, and even 3-on-3 break. It's hauled in by the Magic. Kobe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dishes to Beverly. Kicks to West. Outside, George. West setting the pick for George. He tries for 3. That drops.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Jackson kicks to Hayward. Back to Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. First in blocks, 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks, because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
Now here's Jackson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 10 points for Al Jefferson. Orlando leading by 6. And Beverly kicks it to West. West setting the pick for George. Back to West. And it's Bryant in the corner. No good from outside. The pass to Beverly. West a screen on Jackson. Beverly the pass to West. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Knocked away. But they recover it. Feeds it to Hayward. Diaw inside. West on him. From past the arc. It's rebounded by West. West has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Magic, Steve, a team that 6 years ago was playing in the NBA Finals, but a full-on rebuild is taking place in Orlando.
Yeah, the departure of Dwight Howard kind of set that process in motion, and now trying to build with young talent, being very patient, and you know, they've put some good pieces in place. They've got to continue their strong work, though.
Now here's Stuckey. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Jackson dishes to Hayward. Back to Jackson. Out to Stuckey. Fade away. Stuckey with another miss.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Now here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Shot to stop the drought. And David West, the bucket on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. Here's Hayward. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Hayward's got 11.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
George, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Stuckey kicks to Jackson. Now here's Hayward. He's tightly guarded. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Here's Beverly, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. 12 points for him.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Jefferson setting the pick for Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the way. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Jefferson setting the pick for Jackson. Stuckey. That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Whiteside. Evans comes in for West. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Brooks in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Muhammad. Here's Udrich. The shot misses. Evans with some nice D. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Haywood. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Dunleavy kicks to Udrich. He dishes it to Booker. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Udrich.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Haywood. Booker pulls it in. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Outside, George. 3 seconds left. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Here's Dunleavy. The shot is off. And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from George.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Evans is out there with Haywood. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brooks. George up top. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Udrich. He feeds it to Booker. He kicks it to Udrich. He tries for 3. That's good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Brooks, the pass to Bellinelli. There's a screen. George with no one around. Pelicans pull it in.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Now Dunleavy, down low. Here's McGarry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
They really excelled with their backs to the basket throughout the game, guys, dominating the post.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Now, here is George. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Udrich. There's the feed to Booker. Passes to Udrich. Clock at 4. Sinks the 15-footer.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
Brooks kicks to Bellinelli. To the paint. McGarry with the steal. And here's the fast break. Udrich leading the way. Here's Muhammad, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that was a tough one because if that goes down, you tie the score.
And you know they wanted it to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied it.
Now, here is George. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jefferson's checked in for McGarry. Hayward comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jackson in for Udrich. Now here's Hayward. Shot clock at 6. And that is good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Jackson against Brooks. Off the pick. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson with it. Picked up by Kobe. Outside for Jackson. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for New Orleans. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Orlando. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Stuckey dishes to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Orlando leading. Beverly with the ball. Top of the key, Bryant. Pass to Beverly. It's George on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Evans passes to Whiteside. Outside, Kobe. The dish to Beverly. From deep, George. And it's George again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Jackson kicks to Stuckey. Pass to Hayward to take the lead. They get it back. Jefferson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Bryant against Jackson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. West is checked in. And Kobe Bryant, 4th in career scoring.
Well, with a chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan, for 3rd all-time. What an accomplishment that would be for Kobe. With a young athletic team, talented at getting to the rim, it made sense for the Pelicans to play more up-tempo. 2 seasons ago, they played the slowest pace in the league, but last year, they made a real effort to speed things up.
And with the Pelicans, part of picking up the pace, also creating some turnovers, Clark. Back in the 2012-13 season, this team was dead last in steals.
And that was one of the areas, Kevin, where they really made some improvement as a team. A very good turnover differential, which is always nice to see. They took care of the ball offensively and really tried to pressure and create turnovers defensively.
Yes, Paul George.
Pelicans trail by 3. Jackson dishes to Stuckey. Diaw inside. Fended by West. Stuckey into the lane. West with some nice D.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Here's George.
Up high and down hard. That's right.
That's right. You use it, brother.
I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
Here's Jackson, following the bucket by Orlando. Stuckey kicks to Hayward. Back to Stuckey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's George. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Well, for Paul George, his leap last season not just about accentuating his strengths, but also cutting back on the negative plays, in particular lowering his fouls and turnovers while he was on the floor.
Orlando leading by 8. Now here's Beverly. West passes to Kobe. West a screen on Jackson. Bryant dishes to West. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 9 points for David West.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Stolen by Beverly. Jackson against West. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside.
Well, Gordon Hayward unable to reach an agreement on a contract extension with the Utah Jazz last season, so instead it played out in restricted free agency. A player with a lot of admirers around the league, and a big raise, certainly a given for him.
And for Hayward in a contract year, upping his rebounding and his passing rates, but his shooting numbers did take a dip.
I think that's the key for Hayward's future, Kevin. He's got to be very consistent from the perimeter to become an all-star. He's already such a terrific all-around player, but if he can be really solid from the perimeter and consistent, look out.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here's Kobe. West setting the pick for Bryant. 4 on the clock. He used that pick to perfection. And it's now 26 points for Paul George.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
Yeah, they've got it flowing right now, guys. They're putting together a nice little run.
Here is Hayward. The drive by Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Now here's Stuckey. Jefferson kicks to Jackson. And right through it goes. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Orlando with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 11 points for David West.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Pelicans trail by 8. Jackson passes to Stuckey. Here's Jefferson. Shot is blocked. And it's Bryant in the corner. Right side with it. Jefferson picks him up. George dishes to West. 11 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the basket by Jackson.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Orlando leading by 6. And here's Beverly. Outside Bryant. Puts one up from 19. And there's Paul George on the assist from Kobe. And that's now 28 points here for George. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 8. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 31 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And Beverly kicks to Whiteside. Beverly the pass to George. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's West. Pelicans with the rebound. Diaw's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Hayward. Rebound by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson, and it's West missing.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now here's Jackson. Jefferson, a screen on George. Three-pointer. Hayward buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
George double-teamed. Inside. Deflected.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Tell you what, you can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of.
Now Beverly. West at the elbow. West right side. Outside Bryant. Dishes it to George. Got it up in time. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Paul George. Whiteside is out there with West. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Kobe in at the 2. Back to West. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside Jackson. Stuckey outside. Here is Hayward. Jefferson inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Whiteside. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Orlando making a change here. Evans is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Orlando trailing here. Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Evans kicks it to West. Beverly with the ball. The pass to Evans. Clock at 6. And Kobe, here we go. Here's West. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. West has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Outside Jackson. Stuckey outside. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. West with the block. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Beverly dishes to West. Kobe against Hayward. And Beverly kicks to Evans. Beverly the pass to Kobe. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
George dishes to Beverly. Back to George. George double teamed. Bryant drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bryant got 26 points. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Kicks to Hayward. Back to Jackson. Diaw, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. The three. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Here's Jefferson following the bucket by Orlando. And again, no good by New Orleans. Bryant passes to Beverly, and Bryant kicks to George. West setting the pick for George. Feeds to West. Shot off the pick. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead. The Pelicans have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. Jackson dishes to Jefferson. He feeds it to Hayward. He kicks to Diaw to stop the run. Evans grabs the board. Evans has got 5 rebounds tonight. George passes to Beverly. Back to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Jackson misses.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
And George kicks to Beverly. Back to George. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on David West.
Complete domination. What a game for Jackson. He's got 36 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. McGarry's checked in for Jefferson. Hansborough's come in for Boris Diaw. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Rodney Stuckey.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Hansbrough misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Haywood with a screen on Jackson. Fredette dishes to Haywood. Stolen by Jackson.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam. And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.